Hey, what's up, y'all? I got a bunch of close-ups to get to, but I needed to get to one of the coolest boxes that you'll see. Parra, or I guess if I say Parra, and I announce it as if I have a Spanish accent, this box is really cool, man. Now, it's just a basic slide-out tray that you get with a Nike collaborative box. The white box you've seen with PSNY, with got so many different shoes, man, and I've done like 900 videos on this, but these are signed, a small signature at the corner, Parra in white on one side, and then this other side in blue down here. The shoe only retails for $150, but it was an extremely, man, I say it was an extremely limited release. If I go and I do a search on this thing and I look it up, and it tells us everything is sold out. Basically, Nike and Parra combined true signature, not signature, but a sneaker culture partnership with a color palette that's tied to his style. If you go to the website for Parra, then you see all of these kind of images. And in Amsterdam, so he moved to Amsterdam, and I'm looking at some of this stuff here, and this visual pop culture, and it deepened his love for that visual pop culture. The styles that are kind of seen within this shoe, well, there's no styles. He did an Air Max 1 and he did a Spiridon. That's what I meant to say. The paper doesn't have any writing on it. I thought it would have a Force, but obviously it's not an Air Force 1. But this shoe it's gorgeous, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful shoe. And it deserves an up-close video. And I haven't even gotten to all of the details on it. Wow. Yeah, it's just a beautiful shoe, man. Just a beautiful shoe. And I know I keep saying that. You know who makes great shoes like this? Kangaroo. Now, I know you guys are probably like, Kangaroo? You've never done a Kangaroo video. I need to. I need to buy some and do some videos, man. Kangaroo shoes actually look better than these. As much as I like this, Kangaroo shoes look better. But let's get to the label. Air Max 1 Parra, white, multicolor. Style code is AT3057-100. The UPC for the size 9.5 is a gloss label on the box. The UPC is 884-499-293-804. There's a 14 at the end. Now, I want to double check that because I'm always double checking my shoes to make sure that they're good to go. The back of the tongue is red and white. Got to do the up close on this. And I want to make sure that my UPC is the same. And there's typically 2 zeros at the start of it on the back of the tongue. So 00, 0. Alright, so I was in the midst of doing that video and I stopped. The camera actually shut off, so the battery's dead. I went to my phone, I'm doing a vertical video, so you're going to get 2 different cuts of the video here. And I was giving you guys the UPC, and I was matching it up with the UPC on the tongue. So I'm going to finish that up. And at the same time, 884-499-293-804. Like I said, on the back of the tongue, you get the UPC, and it's hard to get to, of course, but there's 2 zeros. And then there's 884-499-293-804. And that's a great way to make sure that your shoes are on point, because a lot of the times when people bootleg shoes, they don't get these UPCs correct, or they use one UPC for every size. Because the UPC is different on every shoe, you have to be careful with it. And with a shoe like this, when you buy it, you need to make sure that it's legit. Now, when you get the check from a StockX, the first thing they're going to look at is going to make sure that the aglets are correct on the shoe. They're going to pull it open, and they're going to look at the insole to make sure that the artwork on the insole is correct. And then they're going to fill the leather here, which is a nubuck basically. And it's not a brushy suede that will change colors when you touch it. It's a straight up kind of nubuck, right? The swoosh itself is not leather, it's that nubuck feel. So the materials on this shoe I'm pretty sure this is a 3M. You probably see it better at the beginning of the video, but I'm not positive about that. It is a leather. It's a true leather at the toe box. But at the heel, the polka dots, it's nubuck. Nubuck here, the embroidery back on the back. And I'm trying to make sure that both shoes are the same. The right shoe has the Parra. The left shoe has a swoosh. Okay? So the insoles are not exactly the same. On this right shoe, when you go to the insole right there, you see the box down there with the Parra signature. On the left shoe, you actually have the Nike Air and the stripes down there at the bottom. So you're going to have to do a lot of kind of checks, man, to make sure your shoe is good to go on this model. So be careful with it when you buy it because they're extremely expensive in resale. All right? So this goes back to the person that allowed me to do this video because the shoe is fresh. And this is just not something that you resell. If you get a pair, you keep them, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm sure some people would be like, nah, I'm selling that. Because they're going for like 700 bucks a pop. That's it. Get to this close-up on this Fearless Edison Chen Clot. The Parra collab. Boom. See you guys on the next one.